Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Egan, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I alluded to this item in my previous review. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That's definitely the case today. I got off work a little less than an hour ago now, and, I was making my way home, and I decided, fuck it, man, I'm going to stop off at Speedway, one of my usual gas station haunts. Need to get a little gas anyway, plus, just peruse around. And for anybody who watches my channel long enough, I'm not shitting you, at least 50%, probably more of the stuff that I review comes from just going to gas stations. I always try to keep my head on a swivel, see if there's anything new or exciting that's coming out. Or sometimes just random bullshit where I'm just like, I'm just going to review grape Fanta? Alright, I guess. Did that, by the way. That's an actual video I did. And so I was looking around and, found some new items. And it turns out that there's some new gummies on the block. And they happen to be from, boom, Jamba Juice. Yes. Okay. So Jamba Juice, the, sort of line of juice places, decided that they're going to go over there and take their juice knowledge, smoothie knowledge, and go over there and come up with their own gummy line. So I just got through reviewing their, the fuck was it? Mango A-Go-Go flavors, and these are their Strawberry Surf Rider flavors, which consists of strawberry, peach, lemonade, and lime sherbet. Okie doke. Yeah, okay. So let's get a thing for the thing. Can we get a thing for a thing, Alex? Like that. Ha 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 ha. Sure. Alright. Ooh, very fragrant. Just like the other ones. Like, you open it up, you immediately get hit. Definitely very strong strawberry flavor. So let's try... Alright, strawberry. We're going to start off with strawberry. Okay. Okay. One thing about these that I've noticed from the previous pack to this one, they start out a little soft in terms of the flavor. Like, it's a little bit muted at first, and it seems like it's just going to be disappointing and really not something worth your time. But then you bite into it, you really get it going, and that's when you kind of get hit with a sudden hit of flavor. So, yeah, okay. I'll also briefly mention, I brought it up in the other one, but, just to sort of collaborate from that previous experience. One thing I will say, the texture is very unique on these compared to most gummies I've had. There's not as much, bite back to them. There's not as much structure. They're fairly soft, so pretty much as soon as you bite into them, they're practically ready to dissolve. So, even after I was done with the other ones, I went over there and I ate them because, yes. And, you could wad up, a bunch of these things, and there's not a lot of resistance to them. And that's not a bad thing. It's just a thing of note. In terms of the strawberry, though, I don't know. I'm not so sure how much I like this one. Let me try and get a couple of them together. Well, flavor kicked in. It's definitely identifiably strawberry, but I don't know, there's something kind of weird to it. You'd think that strawberry would be an easy win for him. You know, it's a pretty commonplace flavor, at least in America. You know, it's a pretty regular flavoring for things. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm really down with that one. It's like it has a, you know, fruitiness, like it has a decent amount of flavor, and there is a strawberry element to it, but there's almost something else. And I don't know if they're like just trying to fully encapsulate like the different elements of the strawberry, because strawberries have dimension, you know, they're not just sweet, there's some bite to them, and these there's not really much in the way of bite, maybe a little bit. It's more on the sweeter side, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I like the strawberry ones. I don't hate them or anything, but let's see. Let's do the lemonade. Wow, that one was really weak. I kept waiting for the eventual kick in, like with the other ones. Never really got there. Just kind of a very mild lemonade flavor. I'll give it some credit in that I would say that it has like a lemonade flavor versus just a straight lemon flavor. But there's no bite to it whatsoever. There's like no tartness or anything. It's just kind of a sort of general sweet lemon flavor. But it never really hits very high in terms of the flavor. That's a real shame. I really like lemonade. Wow, yeah, okay. Not doing great with this one, but let's you know, we still got others to go. I think this is the lime. It looks. Oh no. That's lime. Ooh, and the sherbet. Right now, lime is killing it. I like the lime way better than the other two. I feel like the lime sherbet did what the lemonade was trying to do, where like it's a sweetened lime, it's not like a tart lime, but whereas the lemonade, I feel like it really heavily under-delivered. The sherbet, I feel like it didn't quite reach as high as I was hoping it would in terms of the flavor, but it definitely did better than the lemonade did, and definitely was just a better overall experience. Like the lime flavor is very evident, and then there's like, again, that kind of sherbety sweet, yeah, that was cool. I like that. And then let's get a peach. Did I get a peach? You're a peach. Okay. Peach is pretty good. I mean, I'm going to say this right now. The Mango A-Go-Go ones, way stronger flavor than the Strawberry Surf Rider ones. Way stronger. I wouldn't say any of these hit as high as most of the ones did for the mango ones, which were more tropical kind of flavors, to be fair. But the peach is nice. It has a nice peach flavor to it. It doesn't taste like overly artificial or anything, so that's got that going for it. Yeah, the lime's definitely my favorite. Peach, I would say, is after that. Then it kind of has to be the strawberry, because I feel like the lemonade really was just too ethereal, you know? But let's do this proper. Let's try to get one of each and put them all together. The hell is that? That's not even a... Alright. There we go. And peach. One of each. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Even with all of them at once, not a bad flavor overall, but again, nowhere near as punchy as the other ones. Like, I feel like these are the more basic bitch ones, and the Mango A-Go-Go's, those are like the advanced ones, you know, for people who really know what they're doing with their gummies. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, two questions have to be asked. Would I get him again? Would I recommend him? Probably not, and kinda ish at best. For me personally, these are just like the flavors aren't bad or anything, but whereas the other ones, I had criticisms, but overall I really enjoyed it, and it felt like a rewarding gummy experience. I was really enjoying the flavors I got. With these, they just they don't feel like they're delivering on the flavor. You know, what flavor is there isn't bad, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know why they went so far with one and then really kind of seems like they just copped out on the other one. So for me personally, yeah, I wouldn't get these again because it's like even the mango ones, the mango a go go ones, uh, you know, I mean they weren't going to be my favorite gummies or anything, but like I liked them. I thought they were pretty solid. With these, I don't hate them, but that's about the best I could say. They're just kind of meh. And for that reason, if I'm recommending them, usually, especially if it's a new item, I try to be, uh, a little bit more kind of optimistic. I'm not saying don't try them. Maybe you'll take away more from them than I did. But I think that if you're gonna try, these new Jamba Juice things, I would say get the Mango Go-Go ones. I think those are worlds better. Like, easily outclasses these. These aren't terrible or anything, but they're just, it's one of those things where it's like, kind of feel like I wasted my money on these a little bit, and they weren't that much. I think it was like I think I got or both packs for $4, so basically $2 a pack. I don't know if these were worth $2. 5 things before I get out of here, though. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, spenders rest of your year, folks. Go have yourselves a truly, hopefully better tasting tastic rest of your life. I got some other stuff coming on later today. Hopefully it'll, even itself out. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But, well, you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's a question for you. Out of the 4 flavors that were represented, not well, but were represented here today, which is your personal favorite? Strawberry, peach, lemonade, well, I'm going to say lemon, or lime? Which of those is your favorite fruit? I think for me personally, out of that bunch, I mean, it depends a lot on circumstance, like what it's being applied to, like a key lime pie. But I think just in terms of basic shit, probably peach. That's just me. I'm not a huge peach person, but like I'd say out of those 4. But again, you go over there, some lemon lime soda or something. But anyway,